Yo, it's your boy Rod. Welcome back to another episode of my rope flow Odyssey. So I've already sufficiently warmed up. Just gonna go ahead and get started with the basics. That's all we're working on for now. Just so you guys know, rope flow, it's a slow process, but it's extremely rewarding. I decided to take my shirt off for this little video because I figured you guys would have a better understanding of seeing where my muscles are being activated. I'm not like super ripped, but you guys have an idea. Oh yeah, and now you can see I do have a little tiny bit of a six-pack outline. An outline, not a six-pack. Well, I have a BMI 29. That machine is some BS. No, it's telling the truth. Anyways, this rope will help me get that BMI down, right? Definitely. It's definitely a very time-efficient workout. Just now twisting my rope up, as usual. Let's go ahead and turn this mic a little bit. All right. Fix the twists in my rope. There we go. We'll get started back again. So after this, I'm gonna go do a steam room just to cool down my muscles, my shoulders especially. This morning I had my lat and my right scapula and left scapula just kind of have a huge, almost like a chiropractic click. It was very, very nice, but still, I gotta go get that taken care of. If you can hear my breathing, just remember, that's always a key part in rope flow. I'll switch over to the left hand over. Got some more slack in my rope again. Got to adjust my grip, and we'll get back. There we go. Involving the overhand racing chase now. You know, eventually I'm going to build a community of rope flowers. And Seema has already built his. I just want to influence some people to start. If you can see, my movements are very slow, deliberate. When I first started, this is only my sixth practice. My first practice was very, very forced. Now, I'm letting the rope guide my body, but also just giving it slight nudges. As you can see, let's regain some focus here. Woo, buddy. Getting real close to that camera, less than 1 feet away now. But I feel confident just getting closer and closer to the rope. You know what? I forgot to do my shoulder flossing. Always, to me, before and after you do rope flow, shoulder flossing is a great necessity to have. Alright, just a little bit of flosses for now. Working the single hand again with my slight battle stance. So my girlfriend is going to Kunming, China next week. So when she comes back, there'll be more vlogs. We'll be going to Ko Chang. Super excited for that. I figured I'll get you guys started on the rope flow while she's gone in the meantime. Now we're doing underhand, but with both hands on the rope this time. Oh yeah, definitely feeling that burn. I'm having trouble switching over sides, but it's okay. Just gotta get more practice. There we go. Now I have to get used to involving my switching of the stances. At the same time, I'm switching sides of the rope. Yes, sir. Guys, remember, when you're starting your rope flow journey too, as my aunt used to tell me, and I'm not sure where she got this quote, but I know it's a famous quote. If you buy it cheap, you buy it twice. So what that means is if you don't buy good quality stuff, you're gonna have to end up buying again in the future, especially whenever it comes to a quality rope. That's why it's just good to get yourself a good, cheap, not necessarily a heavy rope in the beginning, but a lighter rope to begin for sure, compared to just something out of the store. Going back to overhand, right hand dominant. Yeah, just 5 to 10 minutes of rope work is a great calorie efficient exercise. Ooh, hitting my body quite often in this little confined space right here. See guys, this is my biggest issue as a beginner, but it's just a fixing of the grip. I'm involving my back more. Just hit the glass and we also lost the lighting, so I'll change you guys over. All right, now I can work on my underhand better, give you guys some good lighting too. So as I was saying, I got to involve my back more. I can do it on the race and chase, but the single side, there we go. You have to almost think about it whenever you're involving your muscle groups into the rope. Obviously I'm using my wrists, my shoulders, my forearms, but the back was something that I was having issues addressing initially. Ooh, hit the glass again. I wonder how much my condo will charge me if I break it. Let's not find out. I've also learned that raising my elbows engages my shoulders in a different way, and it also in turn makes the rope have a more natural upward curve. It makes me wonder, like, if just sailors back in the day used to do this like pirates for exercise, just toss around a rope. Working the underhand, left hand dominant. I was working with the right hand dominant when I was telling you guys in the previous clip about raising my elbows. And now that I'm doing it on the left side, I'm having a harder time, but it's engaging my lats more. And I had that injury on the left side that I told you guys before. But man, I hit myself twice right there. That was a good hit. But it's almost like the flow of the rope whenever you hit yourself is a constant teacher. So just it lets your body know instantaneously, don't do those certain movements. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it's just instant, like an instant education whenever you're using this rope. With every turn, with every movement, for real. Now I'm gonna go back to working the underhand, right hand dominant. As you guys can see, I'm also swaying my hips. I can really feel that the burn in my hips whenever I'm doing this sway. Whoa, whoa. Let me get control of the rope back. It's almost like you're teaching your body to move from certain engagements with each muscle group from one side to the other. Yeah, that's really a good way of thinking of it. I was like engaging my right side, and then as I'm switching, engaging my left lat, my shoulders, my left bicep, just really carving into the air with that rope. Man, that's good. And low intensity too. Switching left hand, dominant, underhand. I need better control whenever I'm doing these left hand or underhand movements. But the race and chase, I think I have a nice flow to it. But as I said, as I lean back, hit myself right there. But as I was leaning back and engaging my elbows to go up more, and my lats, I was really getting a good upper back workout. So just remember, leaning back whenever you're doing rope flow engages that upper back. Leaning forward will engage more of your scapulus with that gliding motion. Do we have good lighting? Do we have good lighting? Do we have good lighting? All right, we do. Gonna go aggressive now. All right, now I'm gonna engage my elbows and my lats while doing the overhand race and chase. Wow, what a difference. Just driving your lats into it too. Man, I can't stress what a great exercise this is. I will do this forever and ever. I truly love this. I love this more than yoga, for real. Just the endorphin release is something else that I can't really compare it to. But this will take over. Trust me, I can already tell. Not as yet, just because I guess it got founded by a gentleman around 2004, 2005 time frame. But within the next 20 years, many people are gonna be throwing a rope around in your local park. Trust me. Switching to right hand, overhand racing chase aggressive. Engaging my lats once more. Really trying to bring the rope close as possible to my body without hitting myself. Woo! Lost control right there. But with that movement, in the future, I could be able to turn, do a dragon roll, do something else, but I can use that to my advantage in the future. Right now, I'm still learning the basics. I did bite my tongue right there when I was talking, but I just gotta slow down with talking and learning the rope. Going back to aggressive overhand racing chase, right side dominant. Gotta take that slack out of my rope. Once again, just twisting of the grip, that's it. Slack's gone. Notice how I dip my shoulders into it, carving with my entire upper body, stabilizing with my abs and my hips. My quads are receiving such benefits too. With the downflow, they're getting heavy engagement. Woo. This rope honestly reminds me of the Wim Hof breathing method. Wim Hof has been doing yoga since he was a young boy, and he's also been a vegan for a very long time. So I myself do not have such strict dietary restrictions, but I would love if he tried the rope, because honestly I believe that this is in his realm. Meditation, yoga, that kind of stuff, breathing exercises, the rope is in that category, trust me. We're switching over to one hand. Just gonna keep it easy today, guys. Remember, for me right now, it's all about repetition of the practice, especially since I'm learning on the heavy rope. And I do not need to get super fancy right in the beginning. But what I do need to do is, I'm not gonna lie, hundreds of hours of practicing the rope just to get to do extremely fancy moves that I want to be able to do, which is fine with me. Now doing a single hand race and chase. Switching stances while also switching hands. That in itself takes coordination, believe it or not. It might seem so simple, but your body is just not used to it. Even swinging the rope with my left hand is just so much more difficult, and I don't have a good form compared to with my right hand. Hey guys, so it appears that my mic is dead. I guess the charger I was using for it didn't really seem to work, so we're gonna cut this one short. Thanks for joining me, guys. Take care, I'll see you in the next one.